Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. Doing a follow-up video to my E3 2019 surprises topic, which I did earlier this week, and might I mention that I almost forgot what the heck I even titled that video for a second? And I promised you there that I would go into more in-depth detail on the games that were coming out when the date arrived. Well, we're very close to 2 of the dates mentioned in said video. Thus, here I am. We have 2 releases coming from limited run games soon, and this is the first one. Well, okay, I guess it's not technically the first one since they're, never mind. But it is the biggest at least. Guacamelee. I'm assuming that most people out there know about what Guacamelee is, but in case you don't, here are all of the facts, and only the facts. And some dry humor to go with it. Carlos Calaca has kidnapped El President's daughter. Ooh, I think I'm definitely gonna add that name to my future list of vocabulary. And he plans to sacrifice her in order to merge the worlds of the living and the dead. You know, standard villain stuff. All of a sudden I'm getting kind of a Coco vibe from this game. Travel through a mystical and mysterious Mexican world as a luchador, using the power of your 2 fists to battle evil. Uncover hidden wrestling techniques like the rooster uppercut and dimension swap to open new areas and secrets. Key features that can be found in said game: use combat moves for fighting enemies and platforming, swap between overlapping dimensions, worlds of the living and the dead. Cross-save, continue your progress across platforms. PlayStation TV compatible, including PS TV local co-op support. Chickens, lots and lots of chickens. Well, if I didn't have any interest in buying the game, I certainly do right now. Some functions and features may not be available on the PlayStation TV. Darn it! Well, there go the feels. And now, of course, for the second game, because 2 comes after 1. That was the best segue I could do for this. Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack will be coming also physically from Limited Run Games. Darn background noise. And here's the lowdown. Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack is a sci-fi side-scroller about a freakish mutant blob that escapes into the world and starts eating everything in sight. For a moment there I thought they were making a game about me. Less than a minute into this game and already I can relate to it. In Mutant Blobs Attack, players control a vengeful blob who has the ability to grow in size by eating everything in its path. Using this ability and others gained throughout the game, players platform and puzzle their way through the world from a range of sizes, starting on the bedroom floor all the way to conquering city skyscrapers. Some key features here to note: critically acclaimed gameplay and humor from the same team that brought you Guacamelee. Both releasing on the same day too. That can be no coincidence. Start at the size of a tennis ball, grow to massive proportions. Crazy abilities: squeeze through pipes, cling to walls, rocket through levels, attract metal, repel yourself. Why did reading through that part of the description feel so taxing? Retro-style 50s inspired art and music paired with B-movie inspired humor. Diverse environments, from frat house to farm, to metropolis to, outer space. I think we all kind of knew that was coming. Network features: be #1 in the world on the leaderboards and earn custom trophies. Oh, drink box. You really know how to drink out of a box? Yep, that moment when a joke just doesn't land. And as I have mentioned everyone, these 2 games will be releasing physically this week on the PlayStation Vita from Limited Run Games, and you can pick both of these up simultaneously, if you're lucky, on June 14th, 2019, this Friday. And of course, as I always usually mention in these videos, if you're not interested in the physical release for these titles, then you can pick them up already right now on the PlayStation Vita store. So, my fellow Vita collectors, since I'm assuming that mostly Vita collectors are the ones that will probably be purchasing these games, well, actually, I do take that back. A lot of people do like Guacamelee. Which one are you gonna go after? 1 or 2? Single or both? I guess those mean the same thing. Let me know down in the comment section. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people over at Patreon, including Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Aaron Swanson, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, Joshua Williams, Ruben Gutierrez, BMF, Skulshire Tugel TCG, Adam Thury, Pierre Sterner, E-Rock, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, and Phantom XRS. I guess you all probably know the deal by this point. If you'd be interested in supporting the channel, check some of the links down in the description below. I have a number of exclusive perks available to backers. That's spelled B-A-C-K-E-R... It's plural, right? Man, these end segments are getting worse and worse.